Hello, welcome back to Cooking with Chris. Doing one of our midweek special breakfasts again. This week, I think we've outdone ourselves. This is what's called a Hawksmoor Breakfast. There's a steak restaurant in the Guildhall in the City of London, and they do what's called a Hawksmoor Breakfast. It's a lot of it. It's £40, but it's a sharing breakfast. And it comes with a beer as well, which is good. Lots of elements to it, so let's get ahead and I'll show you how it's done. For this week's recipe, you will need portobello mushrooms, homemade bubble and squeak or shop bought, black pudding and white pudding, homemade Cumberland sausages, short ribs, back bacon, tomatoes, duck eggs, baked beans, smoked bacon chop, bone marrow and bread. First thing we're going to do for this mega breakfast is to grill the back bacon and the bone marrow. Put it in at quite a high setting, but keep your eye on it, you don't want to burn it. You'll have to add other things to that grill as you go along. Right, we've got some lovely vine tomatoes. Just going to chop these in half and then put these under the grill as well. And we've got some portobello mushrooms. And what we're going to do is add some melted butter that's got some garlic in it as well. Not too much because you don't want to over season the disc. And then we're just going to put a few little additives in it. We're going to put some salt in it and some pepper and then some onion granules into that as well, just to give it a little different taste. Roll it around, get it all nice and even, and put that under the grill. Be careful, it's hot, you don't want that tipping out over you. Almost burnt my hand there. And then get those in and get them ready for the grill. Okay, we'll heat up a pan. We're going to use vegetable oil with this. You don't want a strongly flavoured oil. And what we're doing is putting in smoked back bacon chops. These are really nice, quite thick. And then I'm putting in some homemade Cumberland sausages. I'll show you on a later video how to make these. And then we're putting in some short ribs as well. And just let that gently cook along. These items, just checking on them in the grill. And then we'll give this some seasoning, bit of salt and pepper. Nice to have freshly ground pepper on it. Don't have it too high, otherwise you'll end up baking it. And all this is a case of timing. You don't want one thing ready too much further than the other. Look at those lovely sausages. Chops are coming along quite well. And they're fairly big, as you can see. Right, and now we cut our homemade bubble and squeak. Back to the grill again, take out these items that are already done, and then we'll put them to one side. There we are. That's the bacon ready to go into the baked beans, because we're having what's called pig's trotter baked beans. So we cut these up and we slightly burn them on purpose to give them a little bit of a crispy texture. Put them into the baked beans and then give them a good stir up. At this point you can add some more flavour to it if you want. Okay, those are ready. Take those out, put them on the plate to set them aside with the mushrooms. Slippery one there. There are the back ribs or the short ribs. And we'll put our homemade bread in. And then there's just a little bit for luck. Put it in, bang it down. Right, okay, that's the chops ready. Put that to one side, fry off a couple of eggs. Once again, vegetable oil, you don't want anything to overpower it. Cut up the black pudding and then take off the little casing that's around them before you fry them. We're also going to do some white pudding as well. And then once that's done, we'll include the bubble and squeak. If you haven't got homemade, then buy shop bought. I decided to fry the tomatoes instead of grill them in the end. Gives it a bit more of an umami taste. I also like them slightly flavoured with the other things. Here I'm putting applewood into a smoker and I'm going to smoke the chops. And this gives a lovely, lovely flavour to them. If you haven't got a smoker, you can do the same thing by using some applewood chips into a tin covered with foil. There you are, look at that. Lovely smoky flavour. I'm going to do the same with the beans now. pig's trotter baked beans smoked with applewood chips. Look at that, there's the money shot. Okay, they're ready. Now this plate is huge. This is a great big 24-inch by 12-inch plate. So this just shows you the amount of food that is on here. I'm not going to eat it all myself. We're going to divide this for 3. Otherwise it's a bit too much, even for me. There you are, it's all going on there. Loads and loads of food. And there we have it. A couple of fried eggs on the top. And there's your toast. That's it, done. I think I deserve this. That was quite a task cooking that lot. So I'm going to have a beer with this one. Anyway, here we've got it. It's a great breakfast. There's a lot of things on there. We've got short ribs, we've got smoked bacon, we've got Cumberland sausages, homemade, toast, big portobello mushrooms, eggs, bubble and squeak, grilled tomatoes, marrow, black pudding, white pudding, and then we've got pig trotter baked beans. That's pieces of bacon in the baked beans. It's been a lot to cook, I tell you, it's not that easy, but if you can do this, you won't miss lockdown. Unfortunately, not everybody can do this, but give it a go. And I appreciate not everybody's got a smoker, but there are other ways to smoke your food. You can buy your chops already smoked anyway. Hope you enjoyed seeing us make this. Me and Jack are off to go and finish this now. And we're going to make a couple of right pigs of ourselves. It's not one for vegetarians, it's a carnivore's delight. So I hope you enjoy it. I can't show you us eating it because there's only 2 of us and nobody else to film it. Sorry, thanks for your filming, thanks for your editing, Jack. Please like and subscribe, leave any comments, and see you again soon. Bye.